Let's start today's video with a short story of a backbencher. Yes, backbencher. A backbencher who is weak in studies, but with the help of coaching, with the help of tuition, with the help of sample papers, he is able to get very good marks. The same thing is happening in immigration also. Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because today is, yes, you guessed it, it's Wednesday. And what happens on Wednesday? On every alternative Wednesday, express entry draw happens. And today also, express entry draw happened. So I'll share a lot of details about this express entry draw. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. And if you are planning to come to Canada or your file is going on for Canadian immigration, this is the channel you need to subscribe to. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video which is of express entry. This is 12th express entry draw and of 2023, and there is a draw number. The draw number is 248. Now here comes the most important thing. This draw is a PNP draw, and the important thing about this is the lowest score PNP of 2023. Lowest scoring PNP of 23, and all those who have got ITA, many congratulations. It's really, so impressive, so delightful to get the ITA. So many congratulations for all those who have got the ITA. And now moving on to the actual draw. So the draw, here is the information from the government website. Sometimes it is difficult to read, so the same information I am presenting in the form of highlights. So I'll go point by point to provide all this information. So first of all, this draw happened on 10th May 2023 Wednesday, which is today, and today only we are bringing this video to you. Total number of candidates invited are 589, and this is a PNP draw. Only PNP candidates are invited. The important thing to tell you is that CRS, and please look at the numbers, look at the CRS score. The CRS was 691, just 691. Although you may feel the CRS increased, the CRS increased by 208 points as compared to the last draw, which was on 26th April 2023. But there is a catch, I'll let you know. The tie-breaking rule which was applied to this was March 8th, 2023. So now let's do some mathematics. So when we don't get scared, maths is easy. So CRS score was how much? The cutoff 691. 691 was the cutoff score, and you know this is a PNP draw. So all candidates have PNP nomination, which means all of them have 600 points. So 600 points they got from the nomination, the PNP nomination. And if you take away those 600 points, how much is remaining? Yes, 91, just 91. So this is how a backbencher who has just 91 points, with coaching, with tuition, with sample papers, he is able to get Canadian immigration. So you are knowledgeable, you know how. So with 91 points you can get Canadian immigration. Seems impossible, but it is possible. So with that, Now let's look at the express entry, because people do get confused, because sometimes they say, in PNP CRS is counted, in some PNP CRS is not counted. This is because PNPs are broadly two types. One which is connected to the express entry or express entry linked. The other one which is you put your expression of interest, which is not express entry linked. In that case, the matrix of that particular province or territory is taken into consideration. So express entry basically is divided into two types, which is federal and provincial. Under the federal, you have three categories, which is federal skilled trade and federal skilled worker and CEC. So these are the three categories. Under province, which comes is PNP. So PNP is when province or a territory provides a nomination. Usually we have seen all program draw happens. So randomly anybody can be picked depending upon the score. But when specifically a PNP draw happens, only people who have got PNP nomination are picked. So this has happened in this draw. This is a PNP draw. So just to clear the confusion, I have explained this thing. Now let's look at the analysis. So when you are doing analysis, you just need to look at 2 points, just the 2 points. And what are those 2 points? You need to look at, one, the number of people invited. If the number of people increase, your chance will come. 2, you need to look at the CRS score. If the CRS score decreases, your chance will come. So these are the only 2 things which you need to look into. Now let's have a look at the snapshot. So snapshot is actually number of people invited in 2023 total till now. So this is the information date by date, draw by draw and category by category right in front of you. So you can see here is the information of the 12 draws. All the 12 draws, and the last one is 10th May 2023, which is today, and this is a PNP draw. Before this, there was continuously 5 all program draws. So this blue color again came in after 5 draws. So this is the information, same information. If you look at it with the help of a graph, it's easier to understand. Here is the information with the graph. So you see number of people are very low. Only very few backbenchers can get coaching, tuition, and they can score high. And that is why you see very few, 589. So whereas when all program draw happened, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 3,500, 3,500. So a lot of people got chances. Here, very few people get chance because very few are able to make it. So that's about number of people. Now let's have a look at the CRS. So if we look at the CRS, but before I proceed with the CRS, once again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Here is the CRS information. So CRS, you can see those blue zones are the zone where PNP happened. So this is the 4th one and this is the lowest one. You can see 691 is the lowest of this year in PNP category. In PNP category, this is the lowest. So with that information, if we look at in the help of a graph, you can see graphically this will look like this. So even in the graph you can see the CRS, although it jumped from 483, but still if you compare in the blue category, it is very low, 691. Now this is about CRS. When we look at CRS, we need to look at the CRS of others also, because it is a comparative ranking. So how you will look at the others? You will look at the pool. So let us have a look at the pool as of today. What does the pool say as of today? So as of today, the CRS distribution in the pool is like this. There are 55,000 people between 491 and 500. And there are total 225,000 people. So keep the number of 225k in your mind, and I'll share some more details on this. So here is the same information for 10th May, because sometimes it is difficult to read from the government website. So here it is 225K, and please also look at this number. This number is a CRS score of above 500, and total you can see this is roughly around 1500. So if you compare these two numbers with the last week, this is 10th May, if you compare with the previous draw, which was on 26th of April. So if you compare with 26th of April, you will see 1400 were the number of people who were above 500. And this number has actually reduced. The total has reduced. It was 230 and now it has become 225, whereas the number of people above 500 increased. How they increased? Because they got nomination. They had the profile, they got the nomination, and their score was bumped up. Simple. So the data cannot lie. That's right in front of you. So with that information, you can see that CRS distribution, as I said, on 10th May, if you look at the CRS distribution, the green bar, the first three green bars show that their chances are higher as compared to yellow, lower chances, and red, very low chances, until you do something. So this is about the CRS distribution. Now a question, what you can do? You will definitely ask me this question, what I can do? So what you can do is, if you do not have a profile in Express Entry, please make a profile in Express Entry. If you cannot make a profile in Express Entry, reach out to an authorized consultant who can make a profile for you in the Express Entry. Because if your score is higher than 400, you never know, you can get a nomination from a province and everything will change. Because once you get a nomination from a province, you will get 600 points. Right in front of you, 600 points. And also, Bill C-19 is also coming in next few weeks. So the chances are they will handpick some of the people, irrespective of the CRS score. Plus, important thing that if you have an Express Entry profile, if you are in Ontario, you make an Express Entry profile and you are in skill trade, even with a very low, less than 300 CRS score, you can still get a nomination and you can go through the skill trade. So there are options, but what you can do is additionally is that you can improve your CRS score, take a retest of language. There are many other things which you can do. So if you need to discuss your own profile, your own case with us, or you need us to file your case, please book an appointment with us. Our one and only office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number. Everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this information to you very quickly and authentic. So thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.